Yo YouTube! Today we are doing another thing on one of my friend's cars. So the previous mechanic of my friend's car did a do-it-yourself at home trick on his exhaust. So the bushing is a bit shot from the exhaust. Godverdomme jongen, die gaan mijn kop in. So the bushing from the exhaust is in two pieces almost, and his exhaust is hanging on for its dear life with zip ties. So we are changing the bushing today and looking how we are gonna remove the triangles that the previous mechanic welded on because the bushing just slid off all the time. So that's what we are doing today. So we cut the zip ties and now we are gonna remove these things up top so that we can slide the old bushing over. So this is the new part that goes on right there. Let's go. Proper Opel engineering. Okay, so to take off the hanger things, we need to cut them off. The little triangles you saw in the earlier of the video. I cut off one, that worked, but on the front one, I can reach it with the grinder. So we are taking off the exhaust so that we have a bit more place. But the exhaust is a bit rusted on, but what do you expect? Old car. Hopla! Big old Remus exhaust. Very nice, very cool, very nice, very heavy. Okay, so for obvious reasons, it is a must to start the car without the muffler. Hola! Hola! Okay, so with the exhaust out of the way, I can now cut here with the grinder and take this bushing off and put on a new one. Okay, so with a bit of perseverance, the old one is out and it's time to install the new one. Let's see how that goes. On a mission to install the new one. Hola! While I got my camera out, Mr. Shane did the first one. En in tweede ook, of niet?
Ja, alle twee. Zit erop.
And now we bend the triangle thingy back and it won't fall off. Very good, very nice.
A great success!
Okay, so as you guys can see, bushing is on. The ear or the elbow or the thingy to hold it on, to hold the muffler onto the bushing is also in. We had to cut this off. I cut off a bit too much, but that's okay because this part is still here and this is bent over here like this. So the bushing won't shove off, and with the weight of the muffler it will pull down, so here it won't come off either, so we applied it a bit over here. So let's put on the muffler again. This is the master saver for all these things. Just lube it up real good. Cool car, man. Okay, so as you can see, guys, exhaust is fully on, fully mounted and secure, and now we are gonna go ahead and change the drive shaft on the front right because it makes a clunking noise. Customer states clunking noise coming from the right. Okay, so hardest part is done, getting the car on jack stands. We put it here onto the subframe because there was no place else to get it on, because we need to remove the triangle to lift it out or pull it down like this to get the shaft out. So this is what we came up with. I think this will hold on perfectly good if we move the car. Pretty solid. So let's take off the wheel and do the rest now. Mechanic. Okay, so the wheel is off and right now we are gonna unbolt this one right here and pull it down, and then that side out first. Pull it out so we can take the whole disc to pull it out over there, and then undo this, and then the drive shaft is out. Is it loose?
Yes.
Let's go. Lower nut is off and I already took the circlips out, and now we need to bash out the triangle to get it off and then pull it out.
Ja.
Okay, so we can't get it off from the gearbox side, so we're gonna firstly do this, pull this out and then hopefully get it out the other way.
Ja. Is los.
Okay, so with the nut off. Yep. Hopla. That's how you do it, guys. Front is out and now we pull it back from over there to here.
Oh. Dat is goed. Oh, goed ventje. Doe maar, doe maar, doe maar, doe maar. Doe maar. Yo. No oil.
Hopla.
Perfect.
Yes, sir. And that's how you take out the drive shaft from an Opel Astra GSI. So we'll install the new one right now. Out with the old, in with the new. Let's go. So show me what the problem was with the axle shaft. Oh, well. Customer states clunky noise. So if you compare it to this one, it's, yeah, well, you see it already. Okay, so quick update. We bolted up everything, drive shaft is in on the gearbox side. This lower bolt we just did, nut is tightened. And now we are gonna do this one right here. Firstly, you need to tighten it to 100 Newton meters of torque. Then you loosen it again. Then you pull it again onto 20 Newton meters of torque. And then you turn it around 80 degrees more and then pull the pen through. If the pen doesn't fit through the hole, you just add a little bit more so the pin goes through. So that's how you tighten the wheel hub.
Goed. Ja, 100. Ja.
Is weer los nu?
Ja.
En nu naar 20 span?
Jij is op 20.
Ja. Dus je hebt niet zo los, hè?
Ja, ja.
Ja.
En nu nog 90 graden.
Maar eerst 20 span.
Ja.
Ja.
Heb ik gedaan?
En nu draai je je rakjak 80 graden nog.
Fring. Goed.
Ja.
Wacht hè. Ja.
Don't forget to reuse the old ones. Okay, so as we said, don't forget to reuse the old ones. You don't need new ones. Iron is iron, right? Okay, so when this is in, your car is ready to go and you can rip the back roads again so that every dirt from the street is onto your car. Okay, so car is done. Drive shaft is in. Muffler is back on. Ready to go again to hit the road. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. It was a bit something else, something not JDM related, just a quick car fix. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and hope you consider subscribing and liking. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Maybe you should take it slow.